Auction time. This is the 8B series auction. 8B01 is an old Clovis style point that I made back in 2013. Okay, I just now signed it, but I made this in 2013. Okay, so it's heat treat, Texas chert. This one measures 4 1/8, right? Or is it 4 1/16? 4 1/8, yeah. So I haven't done anything to it. I didn't resharpen it or anything like that. It's the same as it was back then. There may be a little wear on it because it was in a container with other stone points, and it kind of got rattled around a little bit. So there might be some chips. So it's been hanging around, and in a container that my dad had. I did make it for my dad back in 2013, but it's just going to end up in a box if I keep it. Yeah, I'm not into display cases or putting these things on the walls or anything. All right, so it is ground down here. I don't know what type of Texas chert this is. It's just good stuff. Yeah, naps well. Okay. All right. 8B02 is another Clovis I made in 2013 at the same time as I made the other one. This one is also a heat treat. Another Clovis type. I found these stashed away. 4 1/8, same size as the first one. Right, same size, yeah. So Texas chert, heat treat. I don't know what kind of chert it is or where I got it. It's just a tan chert. Again, there might be a little bit of wear and tear on the edges. It is ground down here. I don't think there's any damage to either one of these tips. This one or the other one. I don't think there might be a little tip ding on this one. I don't think so. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I signed it today, but it was made in 2013. Okay. And I didn't do anything to it. I did not resharpen it or, modify it in any way since then. So it's an old piece. Okay. 8B03. This is a barbed and tanged arrowhead from English bullhead flint. Barbed and tanged, both with an ED at the end. Barbed and tanged. Yeah. Now, I copied some website that had a barbed and tanged point that looks similar to this. These notches are a little bit expanding because I blew one of them out, but it didn't take off the barb, so I just kind of went with it and just made them both kind of expanding type notches. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't spend a whole lot of time on this one. In the points this week, so it might be a little bit wonky, or the edges might be a little jaggedy. I really didn't want to spend too much time making them perfect. But it is sharp. The length on this one, 2 7/8. And to compare it to a lighter, okay, just so you know, my hands are small, so they're going to look bigger in the video than they're going to look when you get them. So I'm comparing it to a lighter. Okay. All right. And I already showed the translucency. It's pretty cool stuff. And I think I did the preliminary biface on video for this one. Yeah. In one of the bullhead flint videos. one of the recent ones. 8B04 is a piece of coral from Million Souls Mine. Heat treat. It's translucent. I've been making points out of this stuff. Yeah. I still got some left. Not much, but I still got some. Okay, it has nice translucency to it. And it's got serrations. And, you know, this one's straighter than the other ones. But again, I didn't put too much emphasis on being perfect. 2 1/16 inches. Did I already show it next to a lighter? No. The lighter's 3 inches. Okay. It's heat-treated coral from Florida. Heat-treated petrified coral. Yeah, can't leave out the petrified part. Heat-treated petrified coral. And it does have serrations. Intentional ones. This one, I think I might have... Yeah, I broke this side, flaking it, so you can see it's kind of... It's not very symmetrical. It's got some damage you can see on this side. This is where some of the cortex was. So this side is very delicate. I don't know why, but it just turned out to be very delicate. Anyway, there it is. Corner notched art point. 8B05, another barbed and tanged arrowhead, but this one's on video. Yes, yes, completely on video. It is a video point, but I don't know if I showed the translucency on video. Okay, English bullhead flint, raw, not heat treat. And let's see, the length on this one, I don't know, 1 1/8 inches compared to a lighter. It's pretty small. Okay, so just be aware it's small. Okay, but a lot of these barbed and tanged arrowheads were small back in the day. Okay, last but not least, 8B06, a box of broken bifaces. Okay, so let's get these out and I'll tell you what they are. Alright, this is a piece of triple flow. Don't be dropping this stuff. You can see there's bands in it. It's got transparent places and it's got a little bit of red in it right there. So that's how I know it's a triple flow. You might break that part off and it might no longer be a triple flow when you nap it. But it's high grade stuff. Okay? This is the high grade stuff. And let's see. This one is 5 inches at the most. Okay? And good thickness. Alright. Next we got, I'm just going to tell you what these are as far as materials. Okay, this is the nethers that I was napping on a live stream, but I sharpened it up. It's sharp all the way around. And I thinned it a little bit more from the work I did on the live stream, but it has natural cracks in it. These are natural cracks. Where are they? This one there. There's a kind of some on this side. Yeah. And then there's some on this side. That's as thin as I dared to go with it because it can snap at any time. But like I said, it is sharp all the way around. So it's a good biface. It's just got defects in it. I didn't want to sell it by itself because it does have those cracks, those defects. All right, so that's Nethers Flint heat treat, 550 degrees heat treat. All right, this is English Bullhead Flint. I did this one on video. 4 1/4 almost. What is this one again? a little bit over 3 3/4 inches. This one is well 3 3/16. Okay, and it is translucent. This bullhead stuff, when it gets thin, it gets translucent. Okay, it's still a little thick right now. Okay, this one is Knife River Flint. Yeah, I broke it this morning, thinking I could, knock one out this morning. It was going okay. It did have some defects in it as far as the natural stone. It was kind of steppy also. I just ended up hitting it too hard. I don't think there's a defect in there. I just think I hit it too hard. Yeah. So that if you want to know how this stuff naps, this Knife River Flint, now's your chance. Yeah. And this is the silicified andesitic basalt. Basalt, B-A-S-A-L-T. And I broke it this morning, but it's not my fault. It's got a defect. Yeah. And it has a big crack right there. So I don't know what you're going to do. I think I started this one on the live stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I started this one on the live stream, and I was trying to thin it down and shape it and sharpen it, but it broke. Okay. And this one was supposed to be an Edwards type, but I snapped it. It's a Texas chert, road rock chert, stuff I've been napping on video, on the live streams. Very translucent, not heat treated. This is raw stuff, but you can chip it and see. Oh, that's what road rock is like, or at least that particular type. Yeah. But it's not my fault on this one either. It has a defect in it too. See that? You can't see it from up here. It just looks like a little speck from this side. You don't, see that? Looks like just a little speck. But then inside, big old speck. Okay. Alrighty, that's it. Not much this week. Okay, so there's that. And the rules for the auction are in the description box. So that's it. There you go. Good luck.